Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Friday Night Magic. This week, we're running Abzan Control, and wow, that's a lot of lands, which is funny because we have Zendikar's Royal, so it's actually like, hey, that could work, but no, that's too many lands. We're going to draw a new hand. Draw a new hand. Okay, Gate Creeper. Okay, that feels better. The reason I didn't like that last hand, I hate going down to 6. Nobody likes reducing a card in your hand. But the reason I didn't like that last hand is because it was like all 4 drops plus. I wanted something early on. So we've got the Gate Creeper plus the Reef Soul. These are both great things to have. I think if anything, I probably need the double green. So with the Gate Creeper, we're going to search through for another green source, okay? Because the Gaze Revenge, both of these only require 1 of each color type. So we'll search through for another green source, and that's just going to be one of these. And that's good, that's good. So now we've got 4 lands with which to work. We only need to draw 1 more to play the Angelic Edict. Any early scary creatures we can get rid of with the Reef Soul. 1/2 Devoid, Flying, and Jest. I mean, that creature isn't terrifying, but the Ingest is kind of annoying. I think I'll just get rid of it. I just don't want to deal with the Ingest, to be honest with you. I just don't want to deal with it. I just don't want to deal with it, plain and simple. That's all. I want to be drawing these cards. I don't want them to be exiled. So it just makes it so when he deals damage to me, we have to exile the top card of our library, which means we're missing out on what those draws could have been. Now this could backfire, because let's see what we end up drawing into. Oh my. So he just plays another better one. All right, so let's see what we would have drawn into. Oh, that's really dumb. That's what would have been exiled if I had let that live, which I actually would have liked this to be exiled. And then what? Oh god, this is gonna kick me in the ass, isn't it? It wasn't a bad decision per se, because I didn't know what we were gonna draw into, but it's just like, looks like it might end up backfiring. All right, so we've got double black. The only thing we don't have right now is double white, so we'll search through for a white. Search through for a white source. So this will give us double white now, and then we basically have all of our bases covered. We have double green, double black, double white, and then we're good. Next turn, we can do the Angelic Edict. I think I definitely want to save it, though. I guess we're just going to take these Ingests. I don't... Dude, freaking Bottle Gnomes? I haven't seen Bottle Gnomes in forever. Oh, man. What was that? What was Bottle Gnomes first in? Was it Tempest? All right, so let's see what he gets with that Ingest. This is what we would have drawn if this card had ingested us before. Another Angelic Edict. Either way, Ingest frickin' sucks. I think I want to get rid of his other Ingest with our Angelic Edict. Oh my god, what is like going on right now? I just don't want to deal with losing these cards. I just don't want to deal with it. So GTFO. And there because the funny thing is, had he not ingested, we would have had this Angelic Edict to use anyway. You know, I don't know. It's just such a pain. Watch him play another Ingest creature right now. Watch it. Watch it happen. It's happening. Here it comes. I guarantee you it's going to happen. I'm going to be super pissed. No? God, I can't wait to play Gaze Revenge. He can't counter it. He's blue-red, so I know he's got counters sitting in there somewhere. He can't counter it, can't target it, because he won't have any green sources. This card alone could win the game for us here. It's possible. It's possible. Possible. What are you doing there, buddy? Come on. Make a freaking decision. What are you doing? There we go. Okay, so 5, 6, 7. We won't have enough this turn, so what we're gonna do this turn is this is hilarious. Ready? This is hilarious. Ready for Zendikar's Royal times 2? Zendikar's Royal times 1 when the Evolving Wilds comes into play. Zendikar's Royal times 2 when the Force comes into play. We got 2 2/2s. Boom, baby. Next turn, we play another land, get another Zendikar Royal trigger, play Gaze Revenge, and then laugh as our opponent helplessly sits there and says, well, I can't counter that, and I can't target it. He needs to play creatures that are going to be big enough to block and kill it, basically. To play creatures that are big enough to block and kill it. If he doesn't, then he is in the troubles. Here we go. Play a land. Boom. Play Gaze Revenge. Attack with everything. All right, what do you got? So his best bet is if he can pump up his 1/3. That would kill the 8/5. Looks like he can't. He does block the damage, sacrifice for the life gain, so he gains 3, but then loses 4, so he's down to 19. I guess, oh no, excuse me. I'm an idiot. The other thing that he could do to get rid of Gay's Revenge, besides playing a creature that's big enough to block and kill it, is mass damage. So if he can do like 5 damage across the board, that will kill Gay's Revenge, because it's not targeting him. He can still be injured, hit from non-green sources. He just cannot be targeted from them. But I've got a feeling it looks like he might be in a lot of trouble. Let's play Zendikar's Royal, get some more stuff, and swing with everything. That's 8, 10, 14 damage. He's going to play Brutal Explosion. What is this? Does 2 damage to our creature, player, or planeswalker, if that permanent. Okay, so he's going to Devoid, choose one or both. Okay, so he's going to kill 2 of these guys. That's fine, whatever. He still gets hit for 8, 9, 10. And he still, once more, has to find a way to... I mean, the only thing he killed was freaking extra creatures we got from Zendikar's Royal, so it's not even a big deal. So his deck is, like, all control-y. I mean, I got rid of both of his early ingest cards. We did get rid of both of his early ingest cards. Flame Shadow Conjuring is good, because he can play creature and copy it, but I don't think it's going to matter at this point. I'm assuming he's just donezo. I mean, we'll find out. Just for the lulz, go ahead and play Gideon. And then what we can do is we can, you know what? Frick it, let's just kill Gideon and pump up our creatures. Whatever. Alright, here we go, Chiefurino. 9/6/3/3/3/3. Pretty sure he's dead. Pretty sure he's dead. There we go. Alrighty. Got some lands, some early removal, and the Nissa's Pilgrimage. All we need to do is draw into good stuff. This might be a little land heavy, though. Let's draw a new hand. Now this is feeling a little land light. And no early game. This is, we're gonna keep this because it's something. Play the Vista first. So we've got 4 and 5 drops, and we have 4 lands. In retrospect, the first hand was probably the best to take out of the 3 that we ended up getting. But of course, you can never know when you mulligan what you're gonna mulligan into. But in retrospect, yeah, I wish I had that first hand back. But it's no big deal, because we've got the lands now, and we'll be able to play our Outland Colossus on turn 5, just straight up. A mana a turn, Outland Colossus comes out on turn 5. So anything we draw into then henceforth is going to be pretty good. And I'm guessing he's somewhat early game, so our Languish is going to be very strong. If he's running the type of deck that I think he may be. He may be. He may not be, though. The Nissa's, the Seer, the Fastwood Seer here. Sometimes you consider playing this stuff early, but I don't feel like I need to because of the Languish. So we're just going to wait and going to play her when we can flip her. Because all we need to do is draw 1 more land, and then the turn after we play her, get a land, play the land, and flip her immediately. And I think that that's a better situation than just to get the early 2/2 that he could even potentially just burn. So let's just go ahead and not play her. And we're going to play this this particular match a little more reserved, not rushing out. We don't have any acceleration or anything. We're just kind of taking it easy. And we're eventually going to blow up his creatures. Dies, target opponent discards a card. Okay. That's actually going to be kind of a pain in the ass. But I'm going to wait to Languish. I think I should wait at least a couple of turns, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's way too early. Although, frankly, man, this is like a painful... We're looking at some pain here. He's already swinging for 4. Like, this is a very... the high power here is scary, but I'd like him to play 1 or 2 more creatures. If he does, then it might be the time to do it. Alright, so I think next turn will be the turn to actually Languish. Because otherwise, he'll be hitting us for 7 in a subsequent turn. So right now, we're going down 4 which puts us at 15, and then next turn would be at least 7. So I actually think I have to Languish right now. So we're going to Languish. Boom. His Perilous will do 2 damage to us, plus we'll have to discard a card. I believe we should just discard the, I believe we should just discard the plains. Keep the forest. Because we've got enough white sources that we should be fine here. Okay, so that's that. Everything that he threw at us, we're done with. However, he's still got 5 cards in hand. I'm hoping one of those are at least a land. And that he doesn't have 5 threats. Okay, so 4 cards. Oh, he plays nothing. That's really good. All right, do we Zendikar's Royal now, or do we Outland Colossus? Let's play the Outland Colossus. I do need to play the land right now, so we miss out on 1 trigger of Zendikar's Royal, but that's not a huge deal, I don't think. 5, 6, 7. Actually, no, shit. I can't play Zendikar's Royal next turn if I want to flip her right away, which I do. Oh my god. I lose this game. This is game over. What the hell? I'm at 5 health. I lose this game because he's absolutely gonna have burn. I think I should Angelic Edict his 1/1 because that thing can deal 2 additional damage to me. Because this thing is now a 12/12, the Angelic Edict stops it from dealing damage to me. I hate delaying either of these things, but given our current circumstance... Alright, let's see if he has another steal, or if he's got 5 direct damage. Oh my... Oh god, 1 more land and I would be all over this hand. Okay, this is actually okay. Let's keep this. We're gonna hold on to the Evolving Wilds for with the Zendikar Royal. So we're gonna start off with the Canopy Vista. We got Angelic Edict for removal, Zendikar Royal for some nice creatures relatively early on. We'll get the Gate Creeper Vine. What is this garbage? Devoid and oh my fucking ingest, dude. Thank God I've got the Gate Creeper. Although he can pump this up +1/+1 till end of turn next turn. Holy moly, dude. This is a disaster. This is a disaster and a half. Maybe I just let the first ingest hit. I should have grabbed a black source. No, I'll force him to use his mana. Whatever. Just force him to use his mana. Now he's not doing anything else this turn, at least. I think that's fine. And we save ourselves from the ingest for a turn. Ingest is so annoying to deal with, dude. Honestly. So annoying to deal with. And we're going to do this again. We're going to chump block again with the Elvish Visionary this time. Unless I draw an Evolutionary Leap. That's not it. Okay, so we're 2 turns away from the Royal. I'll keep forcing him to use his early mana. If that's how he wants to roll, that's fine. That's fine. I'll keep forcing him to use his early mana. The longer I can delay him, the better off it is for me. So... because I'm late game, you know what I mean? So once we get our mass removal, or we play things like our Outland Colossus in 2 turns, that works out. That's really good. Damn, man, some of these freaking decks are ruining my life. Play that. All right, so next turn, we can play the Outland Colossus. And then the turn after, we can Royal with Evolving Wilds. Thing is, though, he's mono black. He's bound to have hard removal. The question is, will he have a good hard removal early on for the Outland Colossus? That's the question. Gets rid of a land. Perfect. So in this situation, the ingest actually just helped me, because I don't want that land. Damn. I need my mass removal big time. Big time. There's Reef Soul. But we're not going to play Reef Soul right now. Instead, we're going to play the Outland Colossus. Get a nice 6/6 in play. Gives us a good blocker. Forces probably... What it likely does is it forces him to use one of his target removals. And then I think next turn will be Zendikar's Royal with 2/2/2s coming down. This will let us chump block his stuff. We'll eventually use the Reef Soul coming up. There's the Bone Splinters, okay. So there's one of his removal. I mean, that stuff's coming out eventually, so might as well... Again, we need to prolong this match as long as possible to have the best chance to win. Why would he not attack? I think he just caught his mistake and accidentally bypassing the attack phase. I can't fathom a situation in which he would not want to hit me for one and ingest my cards. That is an unfathomable situation. Oh, there's the mass removal. Okay, well, we're going to save that for in the future. Now, though, we're going to Zendikar's Royal and get ourselves 2 things in play. What do we need for lands? How many white sources do we have? We got a few white sources. I think we could use another black source. So we're going to go ahead and drop this and dig for a black source. Confirm. Boom, baby. 2/2/2s are in play. Okay. And I'm just going to double block. He will pump up and kill or whatever, but... You know, I could just Planar Outburst soon. I'm going to wait, though. I want to wait till he gets a big creature. Whenever a creature dies, scry 1. Gotcha. I might wait a little bit before... Well, actually, no. If he attacks now, I can just double block, and he's not in a good position there. I'm really curious about how I should play this right now. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait. We should wait. We should wait one. I don't want to do this yet. I can do this next turn and get the Planar Outburst with it. So I think right now I'm actually just going to pass the turn. Because next turn we can do it with Awaken. Next turn we can clear all of his creatures plus get the Awaken on one of our forests. That will be really good. Is he playing more creatures? Oh, perfect. So we plan our outburst now. We clear all of his small stuff, and if he plays a big creature in the future, we've got the Angelic Edict. I think this works perfect. This is, I think, actually fantastic. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll pay it with the Awaken cost. We'll turn this guy into a 4/4. All of his... Oh, that's right. He gets to scry 8. Not really a big deal, though. That's so funny. He has to do this 8 times. I mean, it gives him a chance to filter through 8 cards until he gets something that he wants, but... either way, we get rid of all the small creatures. We've got the Edict for a potential big creature. The big thing I'd be worried about against a mono black deck is none of those big demons, those big flying demons that typically have auxiliary effects that are really good. That's the stuff that we need to be concerned about when playing against this guy. But the Angelic Edict answers any of those, so... Just combat damage to a player. That player loses life equal to the number of creature cards you have in your graveyard. We're just going to Reef Soul that. Piece of cake. Reef Soul. Get rid of it. It's a 1/4 Death Touch, so it would block and kill our 4/4. Okay, he sacks a creature in response with the Altar's Reap to draw. This is a cool card. Sack a creature, draw 2 cards. You sack one of your garbage creatures, or in a situation like you just saw. I mean, that's a really good. All right, and then we're going to play the Dwen Guiltleaf. It's a 3/4. Pumps up our other elves. So not a lot of elves in this deck. That's curious as to why he was included in the list. I'm guessing because of the reach. Honestly, I think that's really like the only reason. You get a little bit of life gain if he attacks and hits the player, but I'm guessing this was included in the list that we got just because it's a 3/4 reach and it's an early mid-game creature, which this deck doesn't even have a lot of. It's 2/2, Devoid, and Jest, okay. No big deal. This match is looking pretty good for us, guys. Looking pretty good. So far, anyways. It's looking a lot better now. As the Planeswalker hits the battlefield. Alright, so we got some choices. Destroy creature. Draw a card, lose a life. Let's go with, we don't really need to destroy this. Don't really care about that. Let's draw a card and lose a life. Put him up to 6. Play a land. Zendikar's Royal triggers. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, swing with both creatures, because why not? I'm feeling like we're doing all right. So we gain a life off of this during the attack. He blocks the 4/4 with the 2/2. Triggers that's his third Altar's Reap this match. Also gets to scry with the Shadows of the Past, decide if he wants that top card. If not, dumps it and then draws the 2. Damage goes through there. That was such a nice top deck. We're just going to keep drawing cards, losing a little bit of life. It's no big deal. Plays the 3/2 Devoid. Enters the battlefield. We put the top card in my opponent's library. Exile. If you do, target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. Huh. Oh. Okay, interesting. I see. That's a pretty interesting effect. I don't think it's going to save him, though. Languish. Would kill our own creatures doing that. Alright, let's draw a card and lose a life. Oh, baby. If I could do both of these, I would. But I can't. Plated Gatecrusher leaves us with 1 mana left. So we're going to just attack first. Plated Gatecrusher is especially nice because it's hexproof. And it's going to be pretty much near impossible for him to kill a hexproof creature like that. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter. We kill both of those. Sneaky, sneaky. Well, whatever. Gonna play the Plated Crusher. 7/6 trample hexproof. And he did take the damage there. He's gonna trigger this to have us lose 2 life and him gain 2 life. And maybe I spoke too soon. I don't know if this game is over. Maybe I spoke a wee bit too soon. I don't know, though. It looks pretty over. Let us play a land. Trigger that. 7. Oh, we can guarantee victory by killing that. So let's just do this. Now he can't block for the turn. And we just swing with everything. Unless he's got removal with that 1 card. This should be the game. There we go. Fun deck, man. Fun deck. Nice control. Accelerant removal. Seems pretty solid. I like it.